Harden Engineering. We're the maker of the Switchblade guitars, and good to see you.
The last thing I want to talk about is the guitar is as a repair shop. And like, what kind of stuff do you do here? What do you, I mean, like different places they seem to be repairing different sorts of guitars and doing different sorts of stuff.
Well, we do any guitar repair there is. I mean, we do everything from just basic setups to putting new pickups in to, the Gibson headstock break is always a big one. Any kind of guitar repair we do. We do some refinishing, fret jobs.
And you do everything in here?
Everything we do is right here. Yeah.
Okay. And now you do amp repair, also that kind of stuff?
Some, in a limited way.
Yeah. What sort of amps, so what don't you repair?
Well, I can't really do modern solid state stuff because I just don't have access to the parts.
Right.
So, also I really it's easier for me to build you an amp than to repair your 80s PV for you because it's easier for me to do that.
Right.
It's hard to get the parts for a lot of solid state amps. I'm not saying my way is the only way to do anything. It's just the way that I used to do it. And,
hey, my mechanic won't fix anything but American cars, so nothing against Japanese cars.
No, it's just it's. I guess once you're used to doing something, you're good at that. And the main source for our business is we do the repairs and give the guitar lessons. And really the Switchblade guitar has become kind of the bread and butter of things.
How many of them do you sell a year? You say you usually make like 2 a month. But
well, last year was the first year that we actually started making them, so we've only been around a year.
Oh, okay.
We made 15 last year and sold them all.
Okay.
This year we're shooting to make 25. And, hopefully next year, on and on and on. My goal would be to, have a factory type setting, but I wouldn't make it a modern day situation. It would be literally where there was, 6 to 10 guys at a bench actually making the guitar, which is the way that Gibson and Fender did it, and they managed to make money doing that back in the 50s, but obviously you're not going to make $1 bazillion.
Well, the thing is that you see guys making the acoustic guitars that way. There's small places doing it. Then they're selling them for, some of those places their cheapest guitar is $3,000, and some of the other ones their cheapest guitar is $15,000. But you don't see it with the electrics. You don't see like boutique electrics are less common than boutique acoustics.
I guess so. I mean, I guess my first love is basically electric guitar because I just love the sound of a good electric guitar. There's nothing wrong with, you can go buy a $100 guitar at Toys R Us that in all reality is a pretty decent guitar. Well, what doesn't it have? It doesn't have a certain quality that a guitar player really wants, and that is a certain refinement, a certain attention to tone.
Mm-hmm.
It's a handmade item. It reflects the person that made it, and there's really something about that. Just like playing your guitar is a very physical thing, you feel it. But the goal is really, why? Because we love doing this kind of work and we want to continue to do it. And I'm not really interested in just running a computer-operated CNC machine that pumps out the same guitar
Stamps
over and over and over again. There's plenty of people that do that very well, so why do they need me to do it? What we can offer is a guitar that's actually
made by
a handmade individual item made to a very high quality level that's got a personality.
Well, I also say something, you look back on guitars made in the past and small guitar makers and you say, you had one of the first year, one of the second years they built them, they made 15, they made 20. Those are the guitars that are worth more than some people's houses now. So here. Well, so that's what 20 years from now, somebody may be looking at one of these guitars and Gruen guitars down in Nashville saying,
That's very true because obviously my goal is to sell a lot of guitars.
But by the method you're talking about, it'll never be 100,000.
Well, I'd rather be Harley Davidson than Suzuki, put it that way, all right? I'd rather have my name mean good quality and never get to the point where I'm just chinsing out and just pumping it out. And I'd rather sell less and have them, not go a little bit more money than you pay down at Walmart or whatever, and have something that's a good quality that's actually made in America. I'm not trying to keep pushing that. But the fact is, if this country, if we don't make anything here, we're not going to have a country.
Right.
And there's plenty of people like me that would like to have a job making something, and guitars are a great thing to make. So